Hello, old friends. It is Tuesday and it is September, and I am ready to be back. So I am going to wait a few minutes just to see if anybody joins us, and then we will get started. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm just playing with some new stuff that I'm going to show you. Tomorrow you can order from the new mini catalog. And also online exclusives. So I have just a couple things to show you. I do not have a card or a project ready for tonight. I do have a couple of things that I'm working on that I can share with you all, and but we're just going to catch up, and maybe we'll get into something. I don't know. I have been going the last week and doing some catching up on paper pumpkins. I have one more to catch up on, which is last month's or the current one, this month's. And it's wonderful. And if you've seen some of the demonstrators doing some of the alternatives, oh my gosh, you can't you can't just they're just gorgeous. They are gorgeous. I'm sorry, I have my phone on, so I apologize. Um, if you got the paper pumpkin for this month, you got an extra stamp set. Um, and I believe there are dies to go along with it. I can't say that I've ever purchased them, but I did. Um, there's just so many other things I think you can use with them. But if you want specific fits and things, then definitely get those extra add-ons. There are kits available for the last couple of months, I believe, last I looked. Um, but if you haven't seen the strawberry one, I know it's sort of strawberry season, isn't it? Hi, Julie. Thanks for joining. Um, I loved these strawberry cards from last month's. I mean, they're beautiful. You can't, ugh, and they went together so easily. Here is a template that we've definitely used before, and a little bit of stamping and just a little bit of putting together. They're gorgeous. I want to get a kit just so I can have some of the extras to do some of the alternatives with. So, and there's a thank you. Hello, friend. You're the best. Love you lots. Life is sweeter with you. I'm really liking the little sentiments from the um, paper pumpkin. And then the other ones, I'm a little behind. This one was from February. Look at these great envelopes. They are regular sized, but they open on the side, and look at the inside decorated. I mean, they're gorgeous. And here are some of theirs. Hello, spring. Lost my chance to send those out this year. But to a wonderful friend. Um, and then this one is, of course, my favorite. Thanks for helping me grow. So somebody who's done, I don't know, for me, it would be the gals in my Bible study. Um, Thanks for helping me grow, or if you're learning something new, that as well. And just very, very simple but colorful and just pretty. And the stamp sets for this one, sending love. This is a happy Easter for you. There's some grass there. Oh, I could probably show you this. So honestly, if you have some just hanging out, get them out and get started. And we'll look at the this month's now. in a bit. So I'm excited. I'm excited to be back. I need the routine in my life. So many changes this summer. So I'm hoping to find whatever new normal is, and just do it. That's all we got to do is just do it. Um, my goal is to be more active on my Facebook page, and get you guys to be a little more active on it as well, answering, fun questions and doing some stuff. And I want to get back to scrapbooking. I've said it for the last couple of years and it just doesn't always get there, does it? But that's in my goals. All right, I'm going to put you down. And I think I'm going to add myself in. Here is the new mini catalog that starts tomorrow. Um, maybe we'll get up early and do a quick walkthrough. I can't show you the inside until tomorrow. For my customers, I have them. If you want to wait till we meet on September 17th, that's fine. Um, but I have them if you want to arrange a pickup, that would be great. So just let me know and I'm happy to do that. I I don't think I've shown you these. If I have, I don't, because I haven't been on in a bit. So I'm if you know, let me know. I'm kind of thinking, did I show them this? This is a scrapbooking kit. And I'm a little bit behind the eight ball. I was up in the fence. I was up in the fence. I was on the fence. I was up in the air about about doing the pears. And I am looking for something. And why is it not like right in front of me? I was looking for my scissors. Oh, here they are. I did take some stuff with me for the weekend, so I'm a little packed still. Um, so I just got it right before we left for Labor Day weekend. So let's have a look. I know you guys have all been working with it probably, but like I said, I was up in the air about it. Basic Beige, Darling Duckling, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Petal Pink, and Secret Sea. And how can you not like Petal Pink and Secret Sea? Um, I'm not seeing Secret Sea here. Unless this is the kind of that bluish in there. So, but I love. You gotta love. And there's your Secret Sea. Very pretty. And when I say they, fellow demonstrators are doing some beautiful cards with this. Hi, Mom. Um, so this is definitely something we'll play with, but on the other side is my pretty pink. So I will have a hard time cutting that for sure. So I'll flip that over. Oh, here's pretty. And nice mossy meadow in the back. But this is nice. I love the detail of the pear. I did not get the stamp set, but the stamp set stamps just as beautiful and detailed as that. Ah, this is gorgeous. Might be my fave. And then on the back, so I don't know if you can see it, there's the pink graphing lines with the yellow duckling. That's really pretty. Nice. This reminds me of the 70s kitchen wallpaper. Ooh, but that's gorgeous. Very pretty. I do like them both. I do. And here we go. Some more green. Nice. So we will definitely be working with this paper for class, and as well as I don't know, let's see if I can get this back in here until I can get it in its own little folder for the workshop this month. I've had 2 RSVPs and I'm trying to keep it 6 to 8. 8 kind of is you know, tight. 6 is very, very, be careful when you hey, I was in the 70s, I know. Um, 8's crowded but doable. 6 is nice and comfy. So we'll I hate to cut people off, so we usually figure it out. All right. So if I have shown you this before, I apologize. But here's the Traditions of Christmas 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper and sticker sheet. They come together, but they you order them together, but they come in 2 separate packages. I've put them in one package since I've opened them up. Cherry Cobbler, which is my favorite, Old Olive, Pool Party, Real Red, and Secret Sea and Gold. So I have done the oh my gosh, now it's gone out of my head. I have done the December daily, gosh, years ago, years and years ago, but I haven't done it in a while. And hearing some of the makers, the previous close to my heart makers talking about it, a lot of them are using this. So I thought, you know, maybe that's something we can try to do. And what it is that um, every day of December, going toward the holiday, um, you create a Christmas book, basically, a Christmas memory. Hi, Tony. I know you said you had something tonight, so thanks for stopping in. Do what you can. Happy to have you for as long as you can give us. Um, so I'm thinking about doing that. I have one of the books already. I have this, so we might do it. I have to order more paper though, because I have plans for this paper. Look at this paper. I'm just going to bring it in a little bit because, oh, mamma mia, look at that. So this is the back side and this is the front side. Look at that gold, the Secret Sea. I didn't quite tell everybody the colors, did I? Oh, I did. Pool Party. Look at that pool party. I'm losing my mind. I've still lost my mind. I can't even say I'm losing it. I think it's gone. Gorgeous paper. So I'm going to a Stampin' Up, not a Stampin' Up event, but a group of fellow demonstrators on September 13th. So I have to make like 50 cards and then we swap them when we get there with the other demonstrator. So I'm going to try to make 30 to 50, see how that goes. And I'm going to use this paper and I will show you the stamp set and dies that I'm going to use. So this is gorgeous. Look at the gold and the just gorgeous details. And there's that Secret Sea. I love the Secret Sea with the oh, cherry cobbler, sorry. And the pink. And the pink is going through over my head. Real Red, Secret Sea Gold. What is that pink? It must be like a cherry cobbler um watered down. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Let me just make sure I don't have anybody else talking to me. And then this is the opposite. So we have a lighter um, poinsettia with a darker, and then that's the back of that one. Just gorgeous, gorgeous for scrapbooking, gorgeous to do the. Of course, I guess we could. Can we? I don't know if we're allowed to call it December Daily, but Allie Edwards does that. So I guess as long as we give her the credit and use our you know, Stampin' Up product, then it's something that we can, you know, do have an alternative for. So look at that. Just gorgeous. And one more. Again, so now we're getting some of the greenery in there. I don't remember that. And oh, guess what? It's in all of them. It's just not as detailed as here, I guess. Just stuck right out the bows there. All right. So this is I mean, you know, I'm thinking about it. Um, this is the stamp set. It's the seasonal tags. And then these are the tag dies. And aren't they gorgeous? So you can cut out a plain tag. This measures about 3¼ long from, long from tip to tip, and about 1¾ width wide here. Yeah. So then you have the bows. So then you could actually die cut this out and it would go maybe over there. You have the fastener up here, and then you have the ribbon tie that you can use out of. This just totally reminds me of a candy cane. This is what this one gets for me. So red and white. And this one I see the pool party and the petal pink and like the quilts. So that's what this one does for me. So yeah, anybody else have this set? Any other demos that are on have this set? Anything it all goes live tomorrow, so you can get yours tomorrow if you feel. And then here are the photopolymer stamps. I love the fonts. I like the printing with the script. So, and then you can flip them, keep them the same, make it wider depending on how much room you have for your sentiment. So you could do plain tags with the tree, some bows. So I am excited. Not last year, but I think it was a couple years ago, we did a tag set or a tag class. So that was fun. I think my mom and I did that. And so that was really fun. And then here's the sticker. So we'll go from there. Yeah. The holidays are going to be different this year with the kids in different places and Lindsay and Bama. So we'll have to see how all that goes. I already asked for my time off so that I can do whatever comes up. All right. So one thing I thought we would kind of play with tonight, there's a new embossing folder. This doesn't want to go in because it's sticking. Sorry about that. There's a new embossing folder. And did I miss anybody? Just the paper. What's just the paper, Mom? Oh, did I show just the paper last time? I don't know. This new embossing folder is, oops, up, and here's, these are from the pairs, low profile sparkle dots. And they are pretty darn nifty. I kind of cut to the side so I don't have to even deal with the stickiness. So we have the Darling Duckling, I think Mossy Meadow, and maybe I don't know. And I don't think it tells us anymore. Is it the Lagoon or Spruce? Shaded Spruce, maybe? Oh, if any of us had the bundle. I did ask that, yes. Just the paper. Got it. So here's the new one. This is the 3D embossing folder. It is called Traditional Wreath, and it is so detailed. It's gorgeous. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So I cut it out, or I embossed it on basic white, and it's 6 by 6. So I would cut off a little bit up there. I didn't get it quite even on all sides off the gate, out of the gate. So, so this is what I thought I would try to work on. I have no idea how it'll work, but we're going to give it a try. And we'll just try a couple things to see if, looking for the good colors here. Can I just tell you, my craft room needs a little TLC with me in it because I haven't been in it, so it just doesn't know what to do. So let's see. Let's try. And we're not going to do the whole thing, but let's try. We have watercolor pencils. We have Real Red, Calypso Coral, Pumpkin Pie, Daffodil Delight, Old Olive we'll use. Some of these some of these are, I was going to say retired. Early Espresso. So we're definitely going to use the Old Olive, which is always a little shorter. And then, like I said, some of them are, let's try the Real Red just to see if get that just there a little better. We'll try a berry. That way we'll see. Hi, Betty. Thanks for joining. Sorry if you thought I missed you. I really didn't. Yeah, so these are it's been a while. Has anybody watercolored with pencils? It's been a much long time for me. Let me see. I need some. Here's my spray. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna put some, let's put some water in my little thing here. There we go. Makes it a little darker. So that should help a little bit, give some idea to what's happening here. If we wanted to make this a berry, we could make this a blueberry wreath, which would definitely be in my wheelhouse. All right, so we'll try it like that, and then we'll go back to the original our neighborhood always gets so excited around school. And there's not a lot of kids in the neighborhood anymore. There's a few, but not too many, and they're down at the other end of my street, so I don't get to see them very often. But everybody, it's been a quiet summer that way with the kids riding bikes and stuff. I don't know if I like this. So, oh, there we go. But they're out tonight and you can hear them chatting. But I don't think they go to school until Thursday here. Seems we're usually one of the first ones to go to school. And I think we're kind of one of the last ones now. We had a lot of movement with schools and buildings and things, so maybe they're giving teachers a little bit more time to get settled. Yeah. So this is with the watercolor pencils. I'm not a huge fan, and there are many ways to do this, so there certainly is other ways. So we'll give that a try. Now let's try. Now let's try the um, watercolor with, and forgive me, this is the last, these are the older um, watercolor pens. And this is Masimero. So you can make them, you know, you have a little bit more. This is really wet, so I apologize. Um, just trying to give you an idea. Does anybody watercolor anymore? I haven't done it in a long time, but it's very soothing. There we go. Now I got my consistency good. And I'm not staying in the on the embossed section very well. The other way to do this is I'm going to take some green from this one and bring it around. You can do with the oh boy, tell ya, can't wait to see you in less than 2 weeks. Oh, Betty, move it up. Oh, sorry, I did move it back. Sorry. Um, there is, you can use it with the daubers, the finger daubers with the this is very messy, but it's not it's not designed to be, I would need to use the smaller of the pens, the watercolor pens. I would need to use the smaller one, but you get the idea. But I do like the watercolor and the way that it's embossed is just gorgeous. Ooh, that is really dark. Better put some of that over here. What do you think? This is what I was really getting excited to try. It's going to take practice for sure. And then I think with the red on the berries, I'm going to go get my real red or my cherry cobbler. I think they will show up. Whoops, I lost a. They will show up quite well. So let me check. When you, I squeeze this before I open it to get some color on the lid, but you don't, once you have all this excess water, you do not want to close the lid and have all that water go into your pad. So I'm just going to take a wipey and dry it up, wipe it up. Oh, that didn't work. This is a juicy, some of the colors are more juicy than others, and this is definitely one of my juicy ones. And while I have it out, I think I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit. Oh my gosh. So, how to feel old. Um, I had one of my daughter's friends from elementary school growing up. So, my daughter's friend, her sister came today and bought a bed. Look at that. And bought a bed, one of our beds, one of the kids' beds for her son. I'm like, oh my gosh. I said to Mike, now we're selling our kids' old stuff to friends with their babies, with the kids' friends with their babies. All right, I am not going to play around with this right now because I'm going to get green all over me. So I'm going to place that over there, wash my fingers, and go get the red cobbler. So what I mean about pushing it down, I push it down here and then I open it up. And of course on camera, you're trying not to make a mess. I'm out of practice, huh? So here we go. And look at all the mess. Golly, what have I done? All right, I'm just going to squeeze the water out of this. There we go. So there's no more green coming out. I'm going to just spritz that a little bit because I don't know how much water is left in my pen here. And then we're just going to there we go, dab. Dab the flower. Or not the flower. You know what I mean. Dab the berry. Now you can add, after this dries, you can add Wink of Stella to it so that it's like a glistening, like maybe there's snow on it or it rained or there's ice. There we go. So what do you think? It's not the whole thing, but it's and like I said, it is going to take you know, if you wanted to get a little bit more definition in there, it is going to take a little bit um, um, practice to get it in there, to get everything where it needs to be. But oh my gosh, I think it's wonderful. Now, ask me if I'm going to make 50 of these, and the answer is no. But it is fun. Look at me going crazy on the little berries. So, there we go. Woohoo. So does anybody think that yes, yes, I was going to say that, Mom, too. Yeah, you can also let me show you. Let me clean up one mess before I start another. Get the red off here. All right. Put my lid back on. Good. So you can, what you would do is you could sponge it on, you could tap it on to the folder, the embossing folder, and then it's all inked up. Then you would put your paper in, and when you close it and run it through, it would emboss um, you know, right around where you had the color. So my guess is that you'd still have to come in and do your berries because that would be hard to get it out. But let's see. I think I have some of the leftover cut. Wait a minute. Where's those? We'll do it for ya. I had some extra. Good gravy. So I just cut that 6 by 6. Oh, maybe it's under here. Yes, ma'am, it is. All right, so since this is already open, we're going to put it on the embossed side, right? Somebody shout in if I'm doing it wrong. Oh, good. Yeah, I like that. So this is going to be the side that pushes down in. I'm thinking. All right. I think it's this side. So it's not a it's a messy thing happening here. And it's only going to get on, hopefully, the embossed part of it. Okay. And I shouldn't have even done the whole thing because it might not. So we're going to have you're going to use for 3D embossing folders, you're going to use your plate 1 and you're going to put it in. And then you're going to put the embossing folder on top of that. And then you're going to put your plate 4 here on top of that. And that's your sandwich because it's so thick. All right. And then we'll run it through and see if Joette put everything on the correct side. And I didn't. Already I did not. But so this then put it around on the debossed side. So this is debossed. So the embossing part is being pushed down. This actually has the embossing part pushed up. So we would want to do the side that has the line here. That's the side you want to, let me try to keep it on. There we go. And I don't think I have another one over here. So let's see if I can. It's not going to be lined up. I did my best, but see how that looks differently. Hey, you know what? This is how we play. Playing is not pretty. We make mistakes. So we flip it back over. There we go. So it's less of a mess and it gets the color right on top of the oh, okay, Kim. Right on top of the leaves. So you just have to play with it. And then you would write, you know, on here, that's the embossed side, the side with the line, so that you don't you know, mess up. I did the I did the messing up for you, so now you know. It's the line side. You put the ink on. So there's many ways and lots of different messy ways. Oopsie. And then you'll just run this right under the water when you get upstairs or wherever your water source is. My water source is upstairs, so that's what we'll do. I just wanted to get it off the off my stuff here. All right. Well, I made a big mess for coming back. And we'll pick up this, but I do kind of like how this is coming out. It's just something that you play with and just try to, yep. And then you can actually, um, you could put, you know, a wreath or a wreath hanger here to, or a ribbon to wrap it around. You put a little hole in there and wrap the ribbon around. Um, I've seen some beautiful, beautiful wreaths made with this. So, and I'm a sucker for a wreath. I do like my wreaths. So, all right. Well, let me know what you think, and we will continue. So we'll do some tags probably next Tuesday so you all can see what they look like. Um, I wanted to show you what I was working on. So our church is doing something for the teachers. So if you're a Big Flats elementary teacher, you might want to get off now or you'll ruin your surprise. They're making little like snack packs for the teachers. So um, now, full disclosure, I was away when I made these up, so they're it's not it's not all it is not all Stampin' Up! Product. However, I couldn't get what I wanted because you know that Just a Note die isn't wasn't available. Now that I see it's back, it has some it's low inventory, so I'll have to get on that. This is an old punch, and I got a little crazy with the glue, so I got to go through all of them and take the glue out. And I'm going to, these are real paper clips, not from the die set. So I'm going to put lines here, and then I'm going to stamp um, something like thank you or something. I can't remember the one I had in my mind. And then that's going to go here. I'm going to put a ribbon on the paper clip. We appreciate you, or thank you for all you do. Something like that will be here. And then I will add the apple. And then on the back in white cardstock, I am going to put, I'm going to print off a teacher's prayer. And so that we'll call that their little appreciation card to go with their little snack packs. So that's what I've been working on. I made almost 50. I think I made 44. And then the pastor got back to me and they only need 30, but I'm sure they didn't count teachers' aides and maybe some one-on-ones for the students because it's an elementary school. So I'll just make the whole 44 that I've all cut out and put together, except for these parts. So what do you think? Pretty good for not being, this is Pacific Point, so this is actually retired. This is just what somebody had where I was for the weekend. And then this is an old punch that Stampin' Up! Had a long time ago for the notebook. And this was an old apple punch. So we just, you know, some things I don't throw away or give away because I know that they should come in handy again. So yeah, so that's what you do. I like to create for others. If I didn't create for others, I wouldn't create at all because I don't, you know, you need the motivation to come down and do something special for somebody. So that's what I do. I need to make a really nice couple wedding cards. Look at, I got, I don't know, got bit or something. Ugh, I don't know. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Well, it was so much fun coming out and seeing you guys tonight again. I will see you next Tuesday, September 9th already. My husband's birthday is Wednesday, September 10th. And then my mom and I have a girls' weekend next weekend. So that'll be fun, fun, fun. All right. Thanks, Mom. I thought it was cute, came up with it quick, and it all came together pretty quickly, which is a blessing because it doesn't always come together that quickly. So tomorrow morning I will be down here in my craft room, be cleaning it up and putting it together. And then, oh, we'll should probably put the my last paper pumpkin to get together. And then I will semi be caught up for the last 6 months on them anyway. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. It was fun just to get my toes wet again and get down here and see you all and thank you all. Um, if you're on my newsletter, I did send it out finally this week. It's on my business page where you're watching this live, so you can click on the Aweber link there. It is safe. It's just my newsletter. I made a big oopsie with the date. I think I messed up Tuesday the 16th and Wednesday the 8th. I don't know. But anyway, it's next Wednesday, the 17th. So I look forward to seeing you. Please RSVP so I can prepare. And I will see you all next Tuesday. Thank you. Bye-bye.